first day of December. I just got out of the shower, so my hair is all wet and I'm not looking together at all today yet. You probably can hear my husband outside with a snowblower. We got a few inches of snow overnight. We're supposed to get a few more inches of snow throughout the day today, and then it's supposed to be done, I think, for a while. I don't think there's snow in the forecast until maybe next weekend again. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on how things are going here. The kids have been gone for almost a whole entire month. It will be a month in a few days. And so at the end of this video, I am going to include some little snippets of things I recorded as emotions were coming up and thoughts and feelings and those types of things. So that will be at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But today is the first day of December. We are going to do our first family Advent thing. Today we are starting hopefully a new tradition. We have several different traditions that we do, but we have an Advent calendar that I think was my husband's when he was a small child. It's a big felt Christmas tree, and every day we hang up an ornament on the Christmas tree, so we'll be doing that. We also have a whole bunch of activities planned for every single day leading up until Christmas. So today our activity is decorating the Christmas tree. Had my Christmas tree up for a while, we just haven't decorated it. So later on today we're going to decorate the Christmas tree, and I will take some video snippets of that and add them in to this video as well. As far as how things are going without the kids being here, I think that we're kind of starting to settle into our new norm. Things have been super busy here in the last few days with the holidays, and I thought for sure that that's when we were going to get a call for a new placement, because that's how it always happens for us. It never happens to be calm. We never get placements in calm times. We always get placements when things are already chaotic and crazy and there's a lot going on. So it didn't happen, which is great. Like I had said previously, I'm kind of hoping to make it through the holidays before we get another placement. I think it's the break that our family needs. It's probably an adequate amount of time that we need to have a break. But other than that, like I said, we're just kind of falling into the new normals, and we will keep you updated on anything that may come up. For the month of December, I am probably going to be posting videos just kind of a cumulativeness of our holiday things that we're doing this holiday. I'm probably not going to post a video every day. If I did, they would be super short videos, which maybe I should. I don't know. We'll kind of see how it goes. I'm going to try to get a video up every couple days with the things that we're doing to celebrate the holidays here. And I hope you guys all have a great holiday season. Bye. Everyone, I just wanted to make a super quick video here. So our kids have been gone for about 2 weeks now. We went on vacation. We had a great time. We came home, and not the first night that we were home, but the second night that we were home, my stepson went back to his mom's house. That would have been the day we would have picked the kids up for a respite. My husband was playing with our adopted kiddo in his room, and I was in the living room just kind of relaxing because I was exhausted from our vacation. Our 3-year-old is very not a calm sleeper, and I had to share a bed with him on vacation, and needless to say, I did not sleep very much because there was a lot of tossing and turning and kicking and all of those kinds of things. So I was exhausted. So I was just kind of relaxing on the couch. And as I was sitting there, I was like, this is really weird. Like, our house is really quiet. Like, it almost, I personally felt like something was missing, and obviously that's something that was missing were the kids. But it was just a really weird feeling for them to not be there. I mean, they were with us for almost 6 months. They were just a few days shy of being with us for 6 months. So they were with us for a considerable amount of time. Not the longest placement we've ever had. Not the shortest placement we've ever had. But it was just different. So here we are a week later, almost a week later. And the thing that's really getting to me right now is that our 3-year-old keeps asking for his friend. As much as there was so much tension in the relationship between those two boys, and they really had a love-hate relationship. They loved each other or they hated each other, and there was no in between. He is constantly asking where he is. He is looking for him all the time. He doesn't know how to play alone anymore, and so he's really struggling during the day if he doesn't have my undivided attention or my husband's undivided attention when he gets home. He's really struggling with that. He isn't, he's just confused. He's really confused. He doesn't understand why his friend is gone. As much as we tell him, like, oh, he lives at so-and-so's house now, he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand that that's where he is and he's not coming back. And it's a little heartbreaking to see him searching for his friend. In the mornings when I tell him that we need to be quiet, he always thinks that it's because our little buddy is sleeping, and he's not sleeping. Well, maybe he's sleeping where he is, but he's not sleeping at our house, and it's just been difficult. And I think for me personally, this is the biggest difficult part about this transition away from these kiddos. I didn't expect it to have this kind of impact on our 3-year-old. Honestly, I kind of thought that our 3-year-old would be somewhat relieved that he was gone, just because there was so much tension in their relationship. But it's really kind of turned out to be the opposite. He is disappointed. I can definitely tell that he is missing him. And I didn't really expect that from him. I'm definitely missing the baby. I'm missing all of her little snuggles and her smiles and her laughter and all of those kinds of things. That's not to say I'm not missing the little boy too. I'm missing him as well. But I think our other kiddo is missing him more. And like I said, I didn't expect that at all. So we are now currently exactly 4 weeks out since the kids have left. At this point, I still don't think I've fully processed my emotions about them being gone, and like the feeling of loss that I get from them not being here and everything else. And I say that because we have an elderly cat who, let's be honest, didn't like me, didn't care for me, but loved my husband. My husband adored her. She loved my stepson, and out of those two people, I don't think she cared about anyone else in the world. She was feisty. Every time I pet her, she growled at me. She never bit anyone or anything like that, but she was very clear about who she wanted in her space and out of her space. And I don't know, I guess I never really formed an attachment with this cat. I guess I've never really cared all that much about her. I mean, I cared about her for in the sense of, like, I fed her and made sure she had water and everything else when I needed to, but there's just no attachment there. And unfortunately yesterday was just not a good day for her, and she was rapidly declining. And my husband is taking her to the vet right now to have her put down. And at first I was really confused as to why it was so emotional about a cat that, I don't know, I have no connection to. I have no whatever. Like I said, anytime I pet her, touched her, moved her, or whatever, she would growl and hiss at me. She didn't like me. Never really had an emotional attachment to her, but last night, I was going to pick up dinner because it was just a rough night here, and it dawned on me that the emotions that are coming to the surface right now are probably a lot more to do with the kids leaving and the kids being gone. And I kind of feel like there's something missing in our house. And I've just never really processed any of my emotions in terms of them being gone, because it was such a whirlwind. The kids didn't leave how they were supposed to leave, and it's not like what I envisioned for them leaving. And we left right away and went on vacation, and we came back from vacation and it's the holidays and things are all crazy busy, and there's very little downtime getting everything ready for all the holidays. And I've just never really sat down and processed the feelings that I'm going through in terms of them being gone and just kind of missing part of our family, and just that feeling of like there's something missing in our family. And I know these kids weren't kids that were meant to be with us forever. I knew that going into their placement, that they were not going to be with us forever, and they were with us a lot longer than I anticipated they were going to be with us. But it just makes me realize that I feel like there's more to come for our family, and that I feel like our family's not done yet. I don't really know what that means in terms of the future and what the future has to bring for us. But just feeling this emotion over a cat, I really think is just me not processing that they're gone and they're not here with us anymore. And so I'm really taking this day. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and tomorrow just really need to focus on being grateful for the things that we have in our life. This is by far the longest it has taken me to kind of face the grief and the emptiness of kiddos leaving and the kiddos not being here. I usually have a somewhat pretty soon reaction and grief process when the kiddos leave, but like I said, nothing just worked that was the way it was supposed to. Our kiddo also still talks about the little boy who is here. Not as much. He has kind of slowed down on his talking about him. I kind of have mixed feelings about that too. I'm kind of happy for one that he is moving on and moving past that, but again, now I feel like he's forgetting about his friend that he had here. And so it's just a lot. It's just a lot to process